Sandusky River Walleye Run for Fremont, Ohio. The walleye run has started. It's water temperature's down again because it got cold. Excuse me about my voice. I got the flu. It hasn't been fun, but I'm gonna give you a few tips to help you out to put some fish on your stringer. Um, you ever been down the river and seen a walleye roll? I have done it lots of times. Cast ahead of the fish and bring it into the fish, and the fish will strike it. Give it a try. It works a lot. You will be surprised. You will hook one sooner or later when they do that. You, like I said, you put that lure in front of their face, they will strike at it. And also, staging areas. When the water is moving pretty swift, you see a big rock or a structure. Well, walleye will be behind that. They will try to get out of the current for a while because the long journey from Lake Erie, they're wore out. So that's another good place to fish is right behind a slag of a bunch of sticks in the water or a big rock or anything that can give the walleye a little bit of a break. Cast behind it. That's a really good thing to do when you're trying to find the walleye. And also, like I said, walleye are in there in channels. So when you're casting and you hook one, pay attention where you hooked that fish. You found their channel where they are traveling through the water. Cast there several times. You found the hot spot. Pay attention when you catch fish. Don't just throw it out there and reel it in. Always pay attention where you're throwing it. That'll make you a better fisherman, and you'll learn the river more by paying attention where you hook the fish. Because, like I said, they just don't swim in the river. They have little sandbars. They'll swim on the edge and a little shelves. They'll get underneath the shelf. You'll see what I'm talking about. Of course, deep holes. They'll stay in there. Pay attention. Okay, another tip to give you to help you out is when the water's up about 2 foot, go to floater. Go to 5/8 to a half inch and use about an 18-inch leader and cast it upstream and let it come down and reel into slack as fast as possible and watch your rod tip. It's like catfishing. When they bite, it'll be like a suction. It'll be like a pull. They'll pull away from you. Set the hook. You feel anything weird, set the hook. Good possibility it's a bite. You don't want to miss that bite. It's a good thing. Colors, I love pink and white. It's always been one of my favorites. Chartreuse, green, solid white. For some reason, at the end of the season, like at late April, solid white becomes a really good color. I don't know why. I like going down to Roger Young Park. I use like a 1/4 ounce jig head to 3/8 ounce jig head. Use solid white, and I always catch spawned out females on solid white, and a lot of people down there catch them on solid white. But on bright days, sunshiny days, use bright colors. On dull days, use dull colors. It's the way I always fish when I go down there. They all work. Even black grubs will work on a dull day. Walleye see the colors different than we do. But trying to give you a few other tips. Pay attention of your weights when you go down there, of what you want to use. Like I said, here's another thing. Like when the water's a half foot up, I use eighths to a 1/4 ounce. When the water's 1 foot up, I'll go to 3/8. When it's 1 foot to 1.5 foot up, around 3/8 still. When it hits 2 foot, that's when I'll hit a 1/2 ounce lead or go to floater. Maumee River has more flow than the Sandusky River, and that's why they use floaters. Sandusky Rivers is good for floaters if you go in the right places that have good flow. River Cliff Parks is excellent. There's good flow in the water. Will make your twister tail move like that. Stick your twister tail in the water, and if it's going like this, that's not good enough flow. You got to use lead. It's just common sense. If you're fishing in the rapids, you could use floater because the rapids, the shallower the water, the more flow. The deeper the water, less the flow. But the Maumee is just such a powerful river. When it gets up, the flow is fantastic. Maumee is a wonderful river, but I will tell you this, a lot easier to catch a giant out of Sandusky River than it is the Maumee. A lot easier. I got them all on my wall. I've caught lots of giant walleye over the years. So I hope these tips help you out. I'm trying to get better. This has been a bad bug. Everyone wash your hands and stay healthy. This is Sandusky River Walleye tip of the day. Please subscribe. I'll try to get some more out to you. I'm just trying to get better. Have a great day.